Yo, what is going on YouTube? Today I want to talk about motivation and how it has affected me in my day-to-day life. In short, I think motivation is a thing that varies from person to person, but for me personally, I find motivation in things that I love doing. Although doing something you love isn't always reason that you can be motivated, I think that finding things that motivate you personally is very important to keep you going day to day. For me, I love learning stuff. And at the moment, I'm trying my best to learn how to make videos. Each person's gonna have their own opinion. I still enjoy making these videos just to get my feelings out there and express my creative ideas. But I think the most important thing about motivation, like I said earlier, is just finding what that spark is for you. I've always been someone who tends to love learning. I'll just pick up an idea or a concept and stick with it for a couple of weeks and then move on to the next thing. A good example of this is Rubik's Cubes. I started cubing back when I was in 7th grade. I used to spend hours and hours just looking at formula sheets and looking at other resources online, such as videos, to help me learn this. Although this is such a little thing, it has greatly impacted my life, as I think it's led to a lot of good memories and also a lot of good habits. These habits can include literally just being consistent at one specific thing. This is a hard thing for a lot of people. I think motivation for things can come and go very, very easily. I think trying a lot of things is also another secret that I've had to finding what I really do enjoy and being able to stick to that. Although video making is something I've been doing for a long time, making them consistently has always been a struggle for me. With my newfound love for it, I've set a goal for myself to make at least 2 YouTube videos a week, even if those videos are as simple as this, just me talking. I think being able to express my creative ideas to the world is something I am really passionate about. Although the quality of the videos is going to vary, some videos may be longer projects that I work hours and hours on, whereas other videos will be similar to this, just me speaking my thoughts. Most of the time I'll attempt to make them entertaining. For example, I think although this gameplay is probably the most boring thing you've seen all day, it's not as bad as just looking at my face talking. It's also pretty relaxing for me to record just because I can try and get my thoughts out while simultaneously just doing what I like. The biggest tool that I've found useful for me when trying to motivate myself to work on anything and at all is to write down my goals and what I really do want to accomplish and make this clear. Without making this explicitly clear to yourself, a lot of times you'll just ignore the details and just say, oh, I plan on doing this, but is that really enough to get you to finish your ideas or just even start at all? So I usually write down my ideas and then I'll read them over. I'll then decide some of the things are even worth doing, and if they are, then I'll write a plan and I'll work on executing that plan as a whole. With my schedule being so busy, it is sometimes hard to get motivated to do certain things, and it's super easy for me to burn out at times, but the satisfaction of completing a goal and sticking to what I planned is always going to be greater for me than the feeling of failure that comes from quitting or giving up on an idea. So yeah, I think motivation can come from many different ways. I think you just have to find the way that will help you the most. Although money really isn't the end goal with YouTube, it always started with passion. I do need to eventually find a way to make a solid income. And before I'm done with college, I don't have a super easy way to do that. So building off of something that I can truly enjoy, such as making videos, will definitely be the most satisfying thing in the end if it does end up working out for me. All right, so purpose. What was the purpose of me making this video? In specific, this video, although it is super simple in concept, I think it's good for me to be able to speak my thoughts, put them out to the world, even if in reality no one really cares. I just enjoy the process. So yeah, and anything you may be working on, try and find your own motivation. And if you're having struggles with motivation, start with just the little things. Start by doing your dishes or cleaning your room, and then work from there and build habits that you can maintain over time. Building these little habits really does help you to realize that you can achieve your goals. It's just a matter of putting in the effort and then staying consistent to your ideas. So yeah, start there, focus on little things, work towards bigger things, and everything should work out for you. If you start with the little things, the big things will come over time, and they'll come to you easier than ever before. But yeah, that's my thoughts on motivation in general. I don't really have too much more to say. I don't want to drag this video out. All I know is you got this, stick to it. I think that motivation genuinely can be really hard, but I think with a little practice and just good ideas of what to work on, you can grow exponentially and just become a more successful person in the long run. I don't know what else I have to say about it. Thanks for watching if you did. I'll see y'all in the next one.